Long day already. Allow me to start with a sentence that you may remember. Ban Ki-moon talking about planet, prosperity and people when referring to the Sustainable Development Goals. If you add peace, you could identify the key references that explain why counting on a global vision for energy and climate matters. Around the world, billions of people still lack what many of us take for granted here in Europe. Over 2.2 billion people have no access to safe drinking water, 3.5 billion live without proper sanitation. Nearly 750 million people remain without electricity, and more than 1.8 billion people live in areas exposed to severe flooding. The world produces over 2 billion tons of waste each year. These figures show that many regions still lack the most basic infrastructure: reliable power grids, clean water systems, sewer networks, and waste collection services. Behind these numbers, the truth is quite simple. Without clean water, reliable energy, resilient infrastructure, there can be no security, no prosperity, and no sustainable future. Without a consistent vision on climate action and energy, we cannot guarantee prosperity and peace. The world needs to generate wealth and climate security. And this is very precisely why we need to think about safe development strategies. When thinking how to achieve it, we may choose whether we can work in an efficient or in a wasteful manner, sustainably or destructively, or we can think in terms of being inclusive or think just about a few. Europe already chose its path. Our business, innovators and workers know how to deliver green and resilient solutions with high social and environmental standards. The European industrial community, the corporates are ready. And if we do not do it together with other partners, there may be others that can take their chance. But when European companies engage, they bring something unique: high standards, trust, rule of law, and European values. They build prosperity that lasts. And this is why we think that we have both the obligation and the responsibility to be part of this task. An obligation because it is the foundation of a climate-resilient world free of fossil fuels. A responsibility because this is where the new economy is emerging, where our competitiveness and leadership must remain anchored. The financial curve shows that early capital deployment in low-carbon technology offers higher long-term returns, while inaction leads to future cost and volatility. Even more, there is a $2 trillion global clean tech market expected by 2035. Some key actors are stepping back or even weaponizing climate action and clean technologies through disinformation. Others may have the technical capacity to seize opportunities, but they do not necessarily share our standards or our values. Europe must stay engaged. This is where we are. We think that the global vision on climate and energy builds on the clean industrial deal and extends it beyond our borders, develops the external dimension of the clean industrial deal. The EU stays the course set by the Paris Agreement. The EU bets on its clean industrial deal. We are a reliable partner. We want to come along with our corporates, our companies. We want to be strategic both in geopolitical terms but also in terms of corporates and creation of wealth. We will act on adaptation and resilience. We will act on energy. We will build resilience as part of what we could consider just common sense. This is our plan to support Europe's industry abroad. We want to promote visibility for European companies, to connect business with investment projects through the Global Gateway and other financial tools, to combine public and private efforts to leverage institutional and diplomatic partnerships, to support the different reforms and avenues that are already being shaped all over the world. We want to be what we say we need. to build on partnerships, predictability and purpose, to ensure that local communities can feel the benefits of the green agenda. Only by upholding the standards we set for ourselves, we can build a secure economy and a more prosperous Europe, but also a more prosperous world. Thanks a lot.